Hey there, this is going to be a quick video on how to divide decimals. So, dividing decimals is very similar to dividing regular numbers. It just adds one additional step. So let's take the problem 1.43 divided by 1.3. Two decimals, and we'll see how this interacts. Okay, so we'll set it up as usual. We're going to write our 1.3 on the outside and the 1.43 on the inside. Now, since the 1.3 has a decimal, we don't want to deal with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the decimal over to the right until it turns it into a whole number. Luckily for us, that happens after one movement. Okay? The catch is that because we have moved this decimal on the outside, we also have to move the decimal on the inside the same amount and the same direction. So I'm going to take this decimal and also move it over one space. Now I'll rewrite my problem. It now says 13 into 14.3. Okay? We just moved each decimal over. I'm not writing this decimal. I could, but I'm not going to because now I have a whole number. So why do I really need to write that, right? Now, the decimal inside is just going to go straight up and go right there. That's where it's going to go. After that, we just treat this as a regular division problem. So I'm going to look at 13. So does it go into 1? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to write a 0. Now we'll look at 14. Does 13 fit into 14? Well, yeah, it does. It fits in one time. 13 times 1 is 13, so I'll write my 13 underneath. 14 minus 13 is 1. I then bring down my next number, that's a 3. 13 goes into 13 one time. Since we brought down the 3, I'm going to write that 1 above the 3. 1 times 13 is 13 again, and we've reached the end of our problem because we have a remainder of 0. Therefore, our answer is going to be 1.1. So the only step that dividing decimals adds to regular division this way is this one up here, where we moved our decimal over on the outside until it's a whole number, and then we did the same amount of movement on the inside. Now, if you are just dividing a number by if you're dividing a decimal by a whole number like we were here, this problem could be written as 14.3 divided by 13, right? You don't have to do anything. All you have to do, really the only difference is you just take that decimal and move it straight up. And you still write your numbers directly on top of each other, and it forms itself into whatever the decimal will be automatically. So hopefully this has helped in some way in figuring out how to divide decimals.